because obviously, Facebook, Instagram, and WhatsApp have been down globally for 6 hours and 14 minutes, I believe is the count. So that caused a lot of insanity, and then for no reason at all. Um, I had a minor plumbing problem, a very slow draining shower drain, which I had to then sort out. So, it never ends, right? Anyway, so here's me, and of course, here's your very own Frogget, as we know him, Monsieur Le Frog. So, hello, all the people who are watching. I'm presuming that you are all people from apps, because I guess the Facebook people are not getting this one. But you might also be Twitter people. So, hello, Twitter people. Hi, everybody who's watching. In the first minute or two, I always like for you guys to tell me where you are watching from, and if you can hear me and everything is clear and all that sort of stuff. So, hi, 25 people who are watching. Love you all. So, this is day 2. I decided to, oh yes, please like and share if you can on whatever network you're watching me on, YouTube, Twitter, Haps. Let's invite some people in and let's talk about this stigmatized issue of depression. So yesterday was a very bad day, and I decided yesterday to go online and talk to you guys, and then to do this every day, which is one hell of a commitment. I've done it before; it's exhausting, but I'm going to do it. So I just wanted to tell you that I received, and if anybody is watching who sent me these amazing messages of hope and love, telling me, hello, 34 people who are watching, hello, telling me how much my posts have meant to them, and how it is refreshing to see somebody being naked and vulnerable with their depression and PTSD and anxiety. And strangely enough, a lot of the comments came from men, which is unusual. I normally get lots of comments from the ladies, but it was the men. And of course, this is part of my, what shall I say, mission slash activism. Getting lots of emails on that. And I think that that is very important, because if you're one of the guys who's watching, I would please encourage you, maybe not like me, to the world being naked. And if you go back and have a look at yesterday's broadcast, there's me in hysterics with the snot flying out of my nose, with the panda eyes. Yes, you don't have to do it like that, but please find someone. Find somebody to tell, you guys. Please, we need to stop people committing suicide from depression. One of the comments was from London, from a follower who said that he has carried on. He said he has carried on because of the things that I post. And that, I mean, I can't believe he wrote this, but he said that he thinks that I'm a hero for inspiring him to not give up. And I really needed to hear that, because I felt as if I was completely invisible yesterday, and that I had nobody who cared. And that's what depression and anxiety do to you. They tell you lies. So it's important to touch base with people. And I have one person in Sweden, I have one person in London, I have some amazing online peoples, and I also, of course, have you that I'm so grateful for. But I have a dear friend here in the city who just came back from vacation, and I don't know, sometimes one gets oversensitive and reads things into situations. And I thought that we were having some sort of a fight or something, and I asked, and he said no, he's just terribly busy. I was actually visiting him at his place of work. So, but the point is that there is nobody to tell about there being nobody to tell. And you see, sometimes, especially for men, I reckon what we need is somebody to just sit with us and just listen. Or maybe even, that's why we end up playing games together and going and watching sports together. We don't really talk about these things, but being with somebody, another guy, And just that silent communication is so important. So I'm asking you to go further. I'm asking you to please tell people what is going on in your life. Please break the silence. Please end the stigma, break the silence, and speak to people, because what you keep in the dark grows teeth and claws and fangs and will kill you. And that's why I've always told everybody about my history. For those that do not know, I am a survivor of 22 years of sexual abuse from my late mother, and my late father was a violent alcoholic. And whatever I had at home, I also had at school. So I had 24 hours of torture, and it was oh, I can't explain to you. So when I was attacked by the latest pseudo stalker yesterday in public and humiliated, he said pretty much every one of the things that my mother used to say. So I just imploded, and I had a very bad day. I only got up really, really late. I had finished my shower at 5 p.m. But some days I can only shower at midnight. So that was pretty good. And I got up and I went and I had some food, and I couldn't do any work because everything had gone down, right? All the Facebook and the Instagram and the Twitter, and the WhatsApp. So I couldn't call people, couldn't do things. Hey guys who are watching, thank you so much. Um, Listen, can somebody do this? I just want to test something. Can somebody please just write a comment, because there hasn't been one single comment here. Uh, what does this say? Ask something, something, show live. Oh, there it is. Oh, okay. Oh, grand. Okay. Cancel. All right. Okay, so there we go. Ask something. Oh, I haven't used the new updated app yet. Sorry, guys. I'm just. Oh, that's for me to type something to you. All right. There is a thing where it says sponsor a cup of coffee. Can somebody please just try and do that? I'm not exactly sure how it all works, so it would be great if you could just do that. So I basically sat in this restaurant and tried to get Facebook to work, and of course it didn't. In case you wanted to know, Facebook, Instagram, and WhatsApp still down. Well, they are in Cape Town. Don't know where you are, but they certainly are down south, you guys. And then I watched the last of my series I've been addicted to, which is Chicago Med. And that's now over, so I'm kind of sad. But I kind of feel a little bit of hope for tomorrow, because these networks being down are very, very important for me, apart from the fact that's how I work and earn cash. In situations like this, I reach out to followers and I ask if they can keep James Cape Town going with some donations slash sponsorships, and today I couldn't get hold of anyone. So it was pretty bad, I fear. But tomorrow I am apparently interviewing by remote, by this network actually, 1,400 kilometers away, a gentleman by the name of Magnus Haystack, who is terribly, terribly well known as a finance guru, who has just made some comments about travel opening up. And I'm interviewing him about what's happening with that, and also what's happening with Mauritius. Mauritius is now opening up as well. So that's pretty cool. And oh, I don't know if you guys know, the United Kingdom has decided to take South Africa off the red list. So that means that there are 4 main countries that bring tourists to the province I live in, which basically has, I think, 38% of its GDP as tourism. It's the UK, the United States, Germany, and the Netherlands. And I stand under correction because these things change so fast. But right now, anybody from those countries can now come here. So that means that tour guides and hotels and bars and restaurants and people who drive cabs, and I can't tell you how many people's lives that affects. So I'm very, very glad that that has happened. And tomorrow, I'm really hoping that it's a better day than today, because one second I feel grand, and then the next second I'm overcome with sadness and a panic attack. And I'm sure you guys out there who have PTSD and anxiety, you know what I'm talking about. But I'm very grateful to you all. I just want to say thank you. Thank you to everybody for being here and for listening and for your support and the things that you have said online. I'm super, 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 super grateful to you all. So I just again want to encourage everybody, please, 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 open your hearts, open your mouth, tell somebody, speak out. Please don't suffer in silence. It's the silence that kills you. I got very, very sick when I stopped telling you guys what was happening. Very sick. All that energy just stays trapped inside. And you really need to tell people how you feel. And if you don't have people, you can tell me. I'm happy to listen. You can find me on every network when they're online. It's James Cape Town everywhere, and I'm happy. I will always make time to listen to people in crisis. Because if we are not helping each other, there is no bloody point, as far as I'm concerned. So there's that. I see that there haven't been any comments, unless I have missed something. What does this one do? Hide comments, turn off camera. No, we don't need to do that. I'm not exactly sure why this is not working the way it should be, but I just want to tell you guys that I'm going to go now because I must go sleep. I am absolutely exhausted. And I will then again be online tomorrow at midnight South African time, which I think is 11 p.m. UK, and it's about 6 p.m. in New York and about 3 p.m. in Los Angeles. So please come back, and if you know anybody who suffers from PTSD or depression, please come on down, bring them, tell them to watch, and let's hold each other's hands, okay? I really want to just make sure that there is somebody to hold the hands of people who have nobody, because I don't have anybody, but I have you. Okay, so Froggy and I would like to say bonsoir and good night, and I'm going to try. Just give me a second, you guys. This is all terribly. It's all a bit weird. Oh, here we go. I need to try and take a photo of this moment so that I have a. How do you do this again? Oh, yeah, there we go. All right, everybody, and everybody said healing. I don't know if that worked. I don't think it did. Let me try it again. No. Let's try this one. There we go. We'll try it again. I think it worked. All right, guys. So I'm going to say au revoir, a bientôt, and I will see you tomorrow night, same time. Okay. Bye, everyone. Thank you for your love. And Froggy loves you too. Bye.